I think to me, narcissism it is the management of this kind of like real deficit in self-esteem or that core worthlessness by kind of, in essence, that denial. This like, no, I'm not as bad as I feel. In fact, I'm better than most people, particularly people close to me. And I'm going to sort of in various ways enforce that conclusion in them. Like I'm going to need to see them treat me in the way I'm now thinking of myself. And lastly, but I think really important here, there's not empathy doesn't get in the way. Like I think, and the research will say there's often a deficit in the ability to kind of like emotionally connect with what others are experiencing for people who are narcissistic. So the way they have to then treat others in order to keep that self-esteem inflated doesn't bother them because the empathy just isn't there. It's sort of people that get to be used as objects rather than to connect with. The way I think about it, I don't think of a sort of a prototype narcissist. Like this could have many different presentations. Someone could be very soft-spoken and sort of seemingly meek, let's say, and pull for a sense of, oh, this person really needs a lot of care and attention, but be organized in this fashion where everything, all the energy has to be towards them. Or someone could be very bombastic and really fit the Donald Trump mold, and that'd be a different form, maybe really out there. But I think what's so critical is like, is this kind of the organization that's happening? And for the general public, I can say as a therapist and think about those things. But I think the most important thing is how do you feel in relation to them? Do you feel like you count, you matter, and that you're free to kind of say, things that don't feel quite right, and that person will kind of take that seriously and respond flexibly? Or are there these rules that like everything's fine except and until the other person feels affronted or insulted or their authority feels challenged? That I think is a sign of someone who's narcissistic.